Yeah, why would they want to stare at... They already have to look at her butt. It's in the frame. Why would they want to stare at the back of her head?
Okay, then stare at the pink thing.
Why want to stare at the pink thing?
I don't know, then you can imagine weird things since our playing surface for you to imagine weird things.
Well, now it's like an imaginary tablet.
I don't know.
You're gonna watch movies on it.
Yeah, you can use this and you can tie a string to it.
You and your strings.
Pin it. No, and then you can pin it.
She's always got to tie strings to everything.
Strings are always attached.
And then you can pin that back of the string to the back wall so it stays straight up like this. And then you can imagine things. Or you can put a piece of paper down.
Imagine all the strings tying everything.
Stop.
I know, I can't sing. I'm too sick. Hey, everybody. Oh, here's our friends. Hi, guys. I'm so sorry that we could not check in yesterday. We attempted to. You know, when I figured out what happened after the live, after we got Anna safely to the bathroom. If you guys missed it, Anna and I tried to go live yesterday evening, and probably about 2 minutes and 20 seconds after we started the live,
30 seconds.
Anna was like, I feel sick. And I was like, oh no, we have to go. But I think it was because we gave her that first dose of Tylenol on an empty stomach.
And probably because I was underneath a big fluffy hot blanket too.
Yeah, that was not smart. We should have given you a piece of toast with that Tylenol. So live and learn. Yeah, we are all sickies. Now,
I hope not Gemelli, though.
I have it the worst. I started on Wednesday. Yeah, no, not Gemelli. I think Gemelli's okay. But we are not breathing in her face, and we're trying not to, let her. Although she was very concerned when you got sick yesterday. She was very concerned. She was all up in there trying to figure out what it was and what was going on. She was amazing.
Yeah. Although she couldn't see all of the colors.
Yeah.
See some weird green stuff.
So my symptoms started on Wednesday. And I took 2 tests Wednesday evening, tested both of them positive. And, then these guys both started symptoms yesterday. And, Anna tested positive, but Aaron's 2 tests came back negative. And I think it's because somehow this man has super...
Is that stealth COVID?
He's got like super strong whatever. Like he's had the he's got some of the symptoms. Like you've had sneezing, runny nose,
Body ache,
little bit of body ache.
eyes.
Yep.
I had the first COVID, the 2020 COVID, which was...
I don't know if we're supposed to...
Oh, sorry.
I just don't know anymore because they got really weird about it.
20 virus.
Yeah.
I had that, and it was rough, so maybe that made me stronger.
Maybe. So yeah, he's got like maybe 5 or 6 of the symptoms, but the one thing, or the 2 things that he hasn't had are the high fever and the extreme body aches. And I really wonder if the fact that he hasn't had the fever is why like he's not blowing positive on the tests yet. So I don't know. Yeah, you and I have. You and I have both had fever. A high fever, like 103.
But even Anna, even though she's got the fever, she doesn't seem like she... Like, if you didn't know, she doesn't have a lot of the...
Oh, right, you're correct. And I think from what I've seen, people are saying that the kids, they get it a little differently. Typically, not always. There's no blanket statements. Everyone's different. But it sounds like the kids will tend to get more like fever, throwing up, maybe some like GI issues, but they don't get like that whole gamut of craziness that, well, I don't know. I mean, some kids might get the respiratory stuff. That's what I'm really hoping and praying that you don't get respiratory.
Or lose my smell and taste.
Oh gosh, yeah, I went a few days, I thought I was going to keep my smell and taste, and then it went away on like the end of day 3, and I'm so sad.
It's when you lose the smell and taste, from my recollection from the last time, and I also had a sinus infection years ago. But when you lose your sense of smell and taste, it's almost like the world becomes even more gray, like just gray. It's not as interesting anymore. You can't smell or taste anything.
Right. Yeah, it's like it's not as much fun to eat.
That's for sure.
I'm like, what's the point? I can't. Everything tastes the same.
Like if mommy drank tea, it would just taste like warm water to her.
It does. It just tastes like warm water. Yep. But I drink it anyway because
it'll help you.
Yeah.
Maybe it will regain your smell and taste.
I really hope so. I know a lot of people lost it and it took them a very long time to get it back. So anyway, that's what's going on over here. We are all three of us feeling it, and Jamelli's fine. Yes, I've known since before this thing even got to the U.S. in 2020 that animals could get it. So I'm well aware that animals can get it, and we are, doing our very best. It is like less likely, like it's harder for that to happen, but it does happen. It has happened. It does happen. So it is a thing to be concerned about.
They don't treat it. They don't really have so much treatments, right?
Right. I don't know what they can do. So, but I'm not gonna make the dog stay across the house from us because she wouldn't understand that. So we just, like I said, we're doing our best not to breathe in her face or sneeze or cough on her, and it's about all we can do, I think. So anyway, that's where we're at. All three of us are different, various stages of sickiness. And we're just hanging out together. And we're just doing family time. And we're watching some movies. And we're playing our games. And eating. I was just thinking I might order us either some juice or some tea. Not juice or tea. What am I saying? Hold on. Let me think. Yes, smoothies, right. Cold pressed juice or smoothies. Something with a lot of vitamin C and stuff in it. That's what I was thinking.
Two cold things.
Yeah.
Not a cold thing and a warm thing. Two cold things.
Some fun, semi-healthy things to drink.
Semi-healthy?
Healthy-ish.
Well, yeah, because they have sugar in them.
But it has nutrients.
But it also has nutrients. Is that thunder?
Probably. It was raining earlier.
Did you guys, I don't know how many of you have seen or heard, but apparently now, on top of now us being sick for the next week or two, we've got a hurricane brewing in the Gulf that's probably going to hit us about Tuesday. So.
The Gulf.
Good times!
Is there a small island on the Gulf of Mexico and people play golf?
What are you talking about?
Are you delirious?
Don't make me laugh. Oh,
Basically, it's just
don't make me laugh.
when it rains, it pours, literally.
When it rains at hurricanes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That rhymes.
Oh, Kirsten says pho. Oh, that sounds so nice. Pho would be good. Maybe for dinner, we'll see. We're trying to
Forget about it.
We're trying to not spend a bunch of money. I already had to have like a whole pharmacy delivered over the last few days. Literally a whole pharmacy of stuff we've had delivered. So
We could start our own franchise of Walgreens. CVS.
What we could do is we could have someone build another room next to our house and replace that playground with the room, and then we could use that room as our little pharmacy.
Maybe we should just open up your window and we'll sell it out.
Or we could put some bricks around one of the screens, and then we could make a little door in the screen where we just hand out the medicine.
Are you gonna sit out there and hand out medicine? You gonna be the pharmacist?
Yes.
The chemist, yeah.
Here is a children's motion original berry flavored for you.
You're gonna give it to the ducks.
And the muscovy.
Viral ducks.
And the little tiny little itty beetles.
Donna said, "Do you have sun lamps? They are helpful." No, Donna, we have we have sun. We have the real deal.
You don't even need humidifiers. Just go outside and get a humidifier and the sun lamp.
Legitimately, all we have to do is walk outside. Well, the sun lamps are the things that give you like the
solar power,
the sunlight type thing. But the funny thing is the humidity. It's for real. Like we don't need a dehumidifier. We literally just walk out back and spend 10 minutes out there.
Even just like 10 minutes.
Yeah. We should do that. We haven't gone outside today. We should do that as soon as we get. I know, but that's probably.
It was so hot when I went out with Jamel, it hurt.
It hurt?
That's how hot it was.
Oh. But wouldn't it be good to bake it out of your chest?
As long as you're wearing shoes.
Oh, Crystal says, how many days are y'all stuck in quarantine? Well, Crystal, we spend our life in quarantine, so it doesn't really matter. We don't have anywhere to be.
Hang out in the public. So.
We already went and got the mail recently because we got back from from our trip for Anna's medical care, so we don't have anywhere to go. So we can quarantine as long as we need to. We'll be home for the next couple of weeks. We won't be going anywhere, so it'll be fine. At some point, we have to go back down to pick up her braces, but I just paid bills today, so I don't know when that's going to happen. As soon as it can. Yeah, Jan, I think my coughing is slightly better. Well, I also have a thieves cough drop in my mouth right now, so that's helping. Did the spirometer arrive? Colleen, I think it's supposed to come today, sometime in the next hour, actually. Yeah. The first one, listen to this, you guys. You tell them.
The first one we got was like, the box was all mashed up, and it looked like somebody just put like some Scotch tape around the outside of it, and we opened it up, and it was clearly had been used.
It was used, you guys.
Disgusting.
They sold us a used.
How you gonna? Oh yeah, I'm gonna breathe into this thing. Who knows what whoever used it before had.
Some third-party seller on Amazon. I guess I didn't pay good enough attention because I was sick. What?
No one should put used items back on the shelf to sell again.
Well, not something that you put in your mouth and breathe through, that's for sure.
Or give the customer the option and sell it at a discount as an open box item. Then you can make a decision if you want to risk that kind of thing.
Well, and the thing was, they didn't even allow for a return.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Or an exchange. They, like, shut it down. They're like, nope. You buy it used and you're stuck with it.
We got rid of it. Thanks. Just cleared out our last one that we've been using.
I called Amazon and they totally refunded it with no issue, but still.
That's one day that you don't get to use it too.
Well, you keep interjecting, child.
No.
Now you got nothing to say.
Because I was waiting for you to stop talking for a second.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now.
Well, Daddy even fully opened the box and looked inside of it, and like the little bubble wrap that was around it was completely open.
Yeah, it was clearly had been opened and at least touched.
But Mommy bought another one.
I did. I bought another one.
Let's talk about what happened today, though.
What happened today?
They were gonna send up, so you had to change.
I think that was my fault, baby. I think when I ordered it, it was late last night, and I thought that it was overnight, like tonight, but I think because it was already today, that it was overnight today to tomorrow. But thankfully, I could still order it for delivery between like 2 and 4 p.m., and so I just canceled the first order and ordered it second.
In theory, it should get here.
It should be here it says it'll be here within an hour. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully that opened.
So I'll do some breathing exercises. We can all
watch the ping pong balls fly.
Oh no, this one's different. This one doesn't have the ping pong balls, unfortunately.
What
They didn't have very many of those ones. This one looks like a bugle. Looks like a... She doesn't even know what a bugle is. A bugle's a musical instrument. Just like a horn. It looks like a horn. You just put it in your mouth and either blow or inhale, yeah. You can try it. We can all try it. We can sanitize it between, and not that it really matters at this point.
We're all got the same thing.
Oh, Amanda says, did you get the gift that she sent you from Amazon, the purse?
Yes, I did. And I'm loving it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was very kind. It was very cute.
Yeah, I love it.
Bugles that you eat. Oh my gosh, Deb, I haven't had those in ages. Did you used to eat bugles? I used to put them on my fingertips. And then eat them off my fingers.
The bugles that you eat?
Yeah, they're like
Are they
crackers.
Like
Crunchy
They're like chips, but they're shaped like a...
I do too.
Yes.
That's what they're shaped like, a do.
Yes. Yeah, a bugle.
So it's a cracker that's shaped like a do. Okay.
Yes. A trumpet. There we go. Karen says it's like a trumpet.
Yeah. Me, Mommy, and Daddy, we were joking around about what we were gonna have for dinner, and Mommy was like, "Maybe we should have soup for dinner," and then Daddy was like, "Oh yeah, and we have soup." And Mommy was like, "Oh yeah, and we think we have some soup in there, right?" And I was like, what's your favorite kind of soup? Soup, or soup?
So you might have to give people some context because they have no idea what you're talking about. So the other day, the way that you tell this story is you say, so the other day, Daddy made a whole big pot of soup.
Yeah.
And there was so much soup that when he went to put it away, it fit in like 8 different overnight containers. And it filled the refrigerator. And so then when we were trying to figure out what to eat yesterday, we were like, hey, isn't there some of that soup from the other day?
Yeah, there's also some soup too.
And then there's also, I think, look on the 3rd shelf. I think there might be some soup.
Oh yeah, and there's also soup on the 4th shelf as well.
I think we should have some soup.
You want the soup or you want the soup?
So we having the soup, the soup, the soup, or the soup? Which one?
I think I'll have the soup.
Okay.
Good choice.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get for my dessert. I'm gonna have some soup, and on the side of my soup, I'm gonna have some soup.
Yeah, so we have gobs of homemade chicken noodle soup that we're still eating off of. So it's like 5 days. 5 days worth of soup. Christine says, Nana, you sound horrible. Is that a sign that you're feeling better?
No.
I guess the fact that I can talk to you, even if I sound horrible, is probably...
You sound better than you did yesterday.
Yeah. I'll probably sound horrible for a while because...
It's certainly moving.
Yeah, it's like in my chest, and I don't think it'll take a while. Joanne says, why don't you all have some soup?
Seas of soup.
I'm really sick of soup. I think I'd rather have some of the soup.
Let's switch it up and have some soup.
So tonight we're gonna have some soup, and then tomorrow night we are going to have some soup with a side of soup.
Okay.
What would you think if that actually happened and you had a bowl of soup, and then you had a smaller bowl on the side of it that had more soup in it?
I think that we could make it more interesting by taking the soup and heating it up and then adding to it more soup. He just shook his head at me. Phyllis says, freeze the soup.
Yeah, maybe we should put some soup in the freezer, and then we're gonna heat up some soup, and we're gonna put it on top of the soup.
Put the frozen soup in the heated soup.
No, put the heated soup on top of the frozen soup.
Oh, I see.
And guess what?
Make like a soup lava cake.
No. If you put cold water and hot water next to each other with a little divider in the middle, and you lifted up the divider, the hot water would stay on top, and the cold water wouldn't melt, but it would stay on the bottom.
Did you just do science?
Yes.
What?
I just scienced, yes.
She just scienced out right in front of me. I didn't even,
Science.
my brain just went blue, blue. That was my brain. It was like, what are you saying right now? I can't.
Okay.
All I heard was soup.
Science soup.
Okay. Soup, soup, soup. Soup, 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 soup.
Wait, Michelle has a wonderful idea. She said we can make soupsicles.
There you go.
Oh, that would be great because you know what? I'm taking the antiviral medicine. Aaron wanted me to take it, so I'm taking it. And it really does. The metallic taste struggle is real. But he read that gum, well, someone else had told me gum, so I already knew that. And he read that ice helps with the metallic taste. And so I had a popsicle a little bit ago, and it was brilliant. So yeah, soup popsicle would actually be wonderful for me.
Also healthy.
Yeah,
But
bone broth popsicles. That's
all
what I
you
need.
need to do to make a soup popsicle is to let the soup cool to room temperature. And then you take the popsicle shape thingy and you pour the soup in there while it's at room temperature. Put the stick in and you freeze it.
Yeah.
And then you can take the popsicle out and you got a soupsicle.
Yeah, soupsicle.
Okay, I'm going to show you what I was talking about the hot water floating on top of the cold water.
Maybe you should show people. Someone was asking what's in your pink case. Sure. Oh gosh. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think of what we didn't get to update you guys about because we didn't get to stay on yesterday. I think the main thing was that, I did get to talk to my doctor finally on Friday. She did prescribe me the antiviral medicine. I did end up filling it and taking it. I'm on day 2, am I? Is that right? I just took the morning. So you have to take it morning and night. It's 3 pills in the morning, 3 pills at night. So yeah, I'm on day 2. Is that for real? It feels like so much longer. It really threw me for a loop yesterday.
It really knocked you out last night, that's for sure.
But hopefully, I do feel better in some regards. My fever has been gone since like the end of day 3, so no more high fever. I only had it for 2 days. Anna only had it for 1 day so far. Of course, I'm still giving her. It did start going up. What did your fever go up to? 99.9?
No. So if you want to say it forwards, it's 999. If you want to say it backwards, it's 999.
Yeah, so low grade. So I gave her some more Tylenol just to prevent it from going up any higher.
Mine started going up.
Yours started going up just slight. You had a low grade last time we checked, so we'll keep an eye on that.
I might have to take some Motrin or Advil or Tylenol or something.
And you're going to call tomorrow and see if you can't get a telehealth with the doctor to get yourself some medicine, yeah? Okay. I know, Laura. Anna and I both went up to 103. Aaron hasn't gotten there yet. He's only had like up to 99. But Anna and I both went up to 103.
Here's what's in my case.
Oh yeah, that's what's in her case. Her game.
Yep, my game. And
Which she is a genius at.
I'm on level 63.
You're on level 63? I don't understand how you go through the levels so
I think
fast.
I'm on 65, actually.
What do you see in your head when you do those?
When I do them, what I do is, here, if I push this up, let me set up a tiny bit. Now, can you do it even with the strap here?
No, Mandy, they don't offer that medicine for kids. So we've just got to hope and pray that it doesn't move into her respiratory system and just fades away. That would be best case scenario for Anna.
Okay, let's say this was one of the games. So what I think in my mind as I do the game is I try to problem solve. It's like, so if I move this here, then I might be able to move this up. Maybe I can move this over here, which gives me room to do this. And I can push this up, and maybe push this over, and pull that down.
I'm just wondering if, like, in your head, when you're playing that, if your brain is doing something like what's the chess movie about the girl who pictures the chessboard?
Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, Queen's Gambit. I'm wondering if you're like the Queen's Gambit of Super Slide.
No.
Like the Bobby Fischer playing it on the ceiling.
No, it's not like that. When I'm doing this, I have to think of, like, how I'm doing it and where I'm putting the pieces, so that when I actually do have time to do it, I can get it on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just kind of think in my head, maybe if I move this piece, if this piece is here, then I must have to move it up, maybe like that, and then I can push it down.
Okay.
And then I can get that, like, yep.
Cool.
You know, it's really funny, but I think when Mommy was looking at this case, she was looking at the reviews, and one person said that it was, like, too snug.
Yeah.
The game, but there's, like, a whole bunch of room.
Lisa, you can get the game on our Amazon affiliate site. We have it on there.
Does that start with O or A? Mommy.
What?
Does that start with O or A?
Does what start with O or A?
Affiliate.
A-F-F-I-L-I-A-T-E. Affiliate. Affiliate. Affiliate means to align.
Affiliate.
To align with something or someone. To affiliate.
Affiliate.
To be related to them somehow.
Can you zip this up?
Not right this second, because I'm holding the phone. But we're going to go. I think we need to go. We just wanted to pop on and let you guys know how we were doing.
Say bye-bye, everyone.
We're going to go. We're going to go back to
Vision out.
Yeah, doing our family sick time. But we love you guys, and we're so thankful that you guys are thinking about us and praying for us and sending all the wonderful well wishes and the sweet messages and even the crazy opinions about what we should do and take. Even if we don't listen, we still love you for it. So thank you for all of the concern and the care. We are doing our best to get better and not have any, anything, no complications, hopefully, and we'll keep you guys posted. I'm trying to make, content that we're comfortable with and that you guys can still enjoy. So I'll still be putting up pictures and reels, and we'll go live whenever we feel up to it. So. All right.
Everybody say bye. Melly, say bye.
Everybody say bye.
Bye. Daddy, say bye.
Bye.
Mommy, say bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Daddy, say bye.